Satnamji. This is the Wisdom Weaver. I am here to hold a container of love and embodiment. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate your shares, your likes, your questions. Feel free to post if you have any comments. This has been a very steamy, wild ride, and I have to say, these eclipses and being in between them really have caused so much upheaval within, so that we can really crack ourselves out of who we think we are or who we've been. And so I felt compelled to check in with the animal totem realm, and I got the Black Panther. So Black Panther isn't a totem that I've been working with from the very beginning, and it is really all about working with the lunation. So it's very interesting that with all these potent new moons and full moon and all of these being in between, and all the astrological interweaving between the past new moons and full moons, kind of building and building to where we are coming into right now. And so this is one of the most powerful things about Black Panther, is that being in that full moonness and really activating and being stealth and being put. And the Black Panther is one of the most potent animals. It is more fierce than lions and tigers, and it is smaller. And so it's really working. So when we're working with totems, it's really about checking in the qualities of these animals and the wisdom that they bring and how they live, and all of the ways in which they show up in 3D, so that we can learn from that and we can be inspired by that. So it is all about reclaiming your power. And I was recently at this place that is pretty amazing called the Amethyst Retreat Center here in central Pennsylvania. And I was doing some work there, and this amazing woman, Pat McCabe, she's a Native American woman that speaks for the land and especially the waters internationally with scientists. And so she has this amazing presence and wisdom, and we were so blessed to have her in numerous occasions, and really in a very serious, potent way. And the circle, she did a fire circle that was just profound, and it really moved everybody, and a space of ownership and a space of inquiring about forgiveness. So here I am going to share this for you to kind of look into what are the places within yourself that you can own your shadow, the darkness, that Black Panther darkness, and bring that light, the light of the full moon, so that you can really allow yourself to gently, compassionately, and very silently, because it's not about creating drama and trauma, it's really about letting go of those energies, but very stealthily mastering yourself. And what are the people in your lives that you can forgive? And how about forgiving yourself? Is that even a possibility? So, so these are very big questions, and it was just an amazing circle where it started with one amazing man. I know him quite well, and he's just super amazing in so many ways with ownership. And he started asking for forgiveness, and it just allowed other people, after the modeling that Pat McCabe gave us, it allowed the modeling of going within, looking at the junk in our trunk, and asking publicly for forgiveness of people in our lives, of people in humanity that we look down upon, of ourselves. It was just incredibly moving, and then on the closing circle, I just had this huge cracking open. So it's really for us to look into places that we've been playing small, and where can we allow ourselves to come into a bigger environment, so that we can play bigger, so that we can share wider, broader, and really, what are these muscles, these physical, emotional, and spiritual muscles that you can apply right now to yourself to really kind of go within and look within and use all kinds of different tools, and I'll share a few of them here that you can really allow yourself to have intentions. And also Black Panther is about silent goals, and I don't like to use the word goals. I like to use intention, and sometimes it's very relevant. So what are you playing in a field where you're using your old self to regulate your life, or are you willing to come into a new space and really embody a whole new guideline for how you can show up, and with a more loving and compassionate feedback from yourself to yourself? So can you check in with yourself and with your heart about how can that play out? And so also about pacing yourself. The Black Panther is really powerful, and it paces itself. It doesn't just go, 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 go. This is a time astrologically that we've really been asked to go, but be focused and work smart, play smart, so that you don't overdo and you don't overdrive and really get your adrenals to be compromised. Rest and play in the right bite sizes for you, and only you can know that. Nobody else can know that for you. So really trusting your intuition in regard to that, and really develop, and as you do these things, developing a system in which you can trust yourself, and you can have this sight, this inner sight, this opening of your third eye, and you can connect with the higher realms, the lower realms, and really working with your shadow in a succinct, compassionate way. Again, we're learning from our patterns, but we are embracing moving forward and bringing in light to all of it. And it's really about awakening your Kundalini energies. I'm gonna post a little breath work that has been very helpful, and really bringing in soothing energies and endorphins, and creating new patterns, new practices in your life that can be effective. This is a time to multidimensionally connect, to really weave the wisdom, and I kid you not, you're here on purpose. I'm here on purpose, and we are just listening and having the flexibility to reorient to what doesn't work, and lovingly, compassionately let go of what doesn't work, and embrace possibly something that you've been a little scared of and a little intimidated by. So just really fully embracing that you're so much more. I say this all the time when I teach Kundalini Yoga, when I have spiritual coaching clients. You are so much more than what you think you are. I had no idea I would have a studio. I had no idea that I would be here embracing my mystical self, my shamanic self. And I really, when I began, it was due to my daughter being suicidal. And the universe just cracked me like an egg, right open. And I just had to learn to make omelets with what was there, and it's been a journey which I continue to learn, I continue to grow, and I continue to work. And as I tell my students all the time, get your toothbrush and your temple floor, and just one brush stroke at a time, you find yourself and you build yourself and you radiate from within, with yourself, from yourself, through yourself. And so in addition, I got this angel card, which is all about intimacy. So intimacy, and intimacy has such an amazing potential to look within oneself and to really embrace your mystery. Be intimate with yourself, and from there you can be intimate with others, but it starts with you. If you're not allowing yourself to go within, and again, working with the shadow, working with that understood in your mind, but really misunderstood in your mind, because you think you know, and you think you're covering things up, and going from that place and covering up the pain and the fear and the insecurities or whatever else. But the truth is, your heart knows. So being intimate with yourself is so, so important. And love the awakening, the unfolding. Your mystery is the invitation here. It's there's no way about it. And real intimacy is being fully in the present moment, fully embracing what is right now. And it is a territory where your heart is really what's playing out. So I actually am working today a lot with, I work with 2 companies, and doTERRA is one of them. So Balance is an amazing, amazing nervine. It's grounding. It smells great. You can wear it, and because some essential oils are a little intense on the smell, but to me it smells really. It's a beautiful blend. It smells great, and it's really amazing for the nervous system. So putting this on your feet. I put this every morning on my feet, between my toes. Putting this on your wrists, behind your ears. As a massage therapist and our Vogel practitioner, it's so important to ground, to work on the belly, and also tailbone area. So putting this in their sacrum area and the lower abdominal, and also behind the neck is really nice. And when I'm going through a lot of emotion, challenging emotions, I love to use this in my heart. And I've been working a lot with my my blues. So I have a Tibetan obsidian, which is a beautiful Vogel. This is a magician cut, and I've been, so this is a Siberian Blue Quartz, and this with the phenakite on top, it's been really helping me to ground. And so working with the elements for me, and it's important, you know, to study all the stuff, because then you know what works for you. So for me, water, interestingly enough, is very grounding. It's because I am a Sagittarius, I'm a fire sign. So water is extremely grounding, and it really allows me to be here and now, and to wash away and peel away, as a snake priestess, peel away all the things that I don't want or don't need anymore. So I hope this has been helpful. I'd love for you to share any thoughts, any comments, and if there's anything here that can be of help to you, I so appreciate you checking out Bee Present Wellness. And we have all kinds of offerings. I also do long distance sessions. We have a Be Sassy store that you can access either through Bee Present Wellness or straight on besassy.com. And we sell beautiful, share beautiful Vogels, and they're very amazing tools for evolution. And they're specifically, these with the double termination speak a lot to me, and I can, as a energy practitioner, I can really move energy, and I can bring in energies. And working with spiritual principles, we can pretty much go all over the place and be here and now, and allow all this multi-dimensionality to be here. I would like for you to know that I send you much, much love, and that this blue Archangel Michael energy I'm sending your way, and that you may be held and seen and loved from you, to you, by you, and that this journey that we keep embarking on and keeps unfolding and keeps getting sometimes success, you know, is a little S, is the snake, and it's wiggling, and it's earthing, and it's moving around. It takes us many places. They're ins and outs of a successful life, a successful spiritual life, physical life, health, mentally. And I wish you much, much love, much, much joy, and much success. Blessings. Sat Nam. Namaste. Bye-bye.